Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag PostgreSQL DBA tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to install and configure the Prometheus and Grafana on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS for PostgreSQL 18. So step by step, we will go through that installation and configuration process for the Prometheus and Grafana and PostgreSQL also, and we'll just visualize the Grafana, all the CPU utilization and other things from the Grafana. So I'll go through the step by step and explain to you. So next, first we'll go through the what is the Prometheus. So Prometheus is an open source monitoring and alerting system originally developed by the SoundCloud and now part of the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, that is the CNCF, and the same foundation that holds Kubernetes. You know about the Kubernetes. So what Prometheus does? So collect and store matrices, numerical time series data from the servers, databases, containers, and applications. Use a pool model. It scraps matrices from endpoint like matrices, expose apps and exporters. Store matrices in the on time series data (TSDB). So and support a powerful query language called the PromQL. That is the Prometheus query language. So send alert and alert manager via this. So from email and Slack, we can send a alerts. So common use cases is that the monitor and CPU, memory, and disk usage. Then the track PostgreSQL, MySQL performance via the exporter and monitor the Kubernetes ports, containers, and nodes. So create alerts when the threshold exceeded. Example, CPU is more than 80%. You can able to see in this image, there is a Prometheus is there and there is a pulling from the exporter and storing and pushing to the alert manager and query we can show with the Grafana. Next is what is Grafana? So Grafana is an open source visualization analytics platform used to display matrices collected by the Prometheus. What it is, it's collect. I will get it from the Grafana and I'll just show this one on visualize format, visualization analytics platform. So what Grafana does, collect the data sources, that is Prometheus, InfluxDB, MySQL, etc. So create a beautiful interactive dashboard with the graphs and alerts. So allowing sharing dashboard with the teams, integrates and alerting the annotation features with the Grafana. So it will looks like this. So common use cases is the real-time visualization of the server performance and application monitoring dashboard, central monitoring portal. So these are the things. So I'll go through the step-by-step process. So now we need two servers. So server 1 and server 2 is there. Server 1 we will install the PostgreSQL 18 plus exporter, and server 2 there will install the Prometheus and Grafana. So let me access both the server. So both the servers are running on the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, and both the servers are there in the VMware workstation. I'm running that, and both the servers I'm going to access this one. So CMD, you can for the access you can use any SSH tool, SSH DPT at the rate. So IP address. Sudo su super user cd and clear this. So this is my Postgres 128. I'm giving the name. And second, one more server we need, SSH DPT. This will be 129. So both the servers were running. Let me give the name this one, promo plus Grafana. Okay, that is 129. Change the tab color. This one is red. So 120 is there and 129 is also there. So this will be the SQL server, and this is the Grafana server, Prometheus and Grafana server. So we'll go through the step-by-step process. So install Postgres 18. So Postgres 18 will install on the server 128. There we will install the Postgres 18 and exporter. So we have already seen the installation process and everything every time on the all videos. So directly I'm going for the installation on the server one. So here all the commands what it will do. I'll just go through that. So first we'll update the package list and install the PostgreSQL 18. Here we'll update the package list and upgrade the package list. Then we'll just install the PostgreSQL common and we'll just run the sh file, and then we'll update again because we have changed into the source list file using this sh file command. So we will update the system. Then we'll install the Postgres 18 and Postgres contribution line library 18. Then we'll enable the Postgres. Enable means that whenever the system will reboot, the Postgres service will automatically start, and then we will go for the start. Okay. Enter to continue because we are running the sh file. So let it complete. So up to this we have run at once. This is a simple command to installing PostgreSQL and Postgres contribution library. Then we'll move to the create PostgreSQL monitoring user. So we'll log into the Postgres and we'll create the user Postgres exporter with the password admin@123. Then we'll just give the Postgres exporter set the search path to Postgres exporter and public. Grant connect to the database Postgres with the Postgres exporter. Grant usage on the schema public to Postgres exporter. Then grant all the tables of the schema, the public schema, to Postgres exporter. So this is the command we'll run. So let it install, let it complete. So Postgres 18 is installing there. You can able to see. So installation is there. Here I'm putting Y. Okay. So let it complete. Then we'll log into the PostgreSQL. Okay. We have completed. Now let me check the status. So Postgres is active and running. Q for the exit. So sudo -u postgres then psql. So I have logged into the Postgres prompt. Now I am going to create and grant the permission to exporter. So we have create role, create alter role, then we have a grant the permission to Postgres exporter user and role. Now going to exit, then install the Postgres exporter. So Q, now sudo add user add rs Postgres exporter opt latest URL, get the latest URL for the Postgres exporter using this command. Done. Now wget latest URL. So it will download the Postgres exporter. So Postgres exporter 0.18 Linux and tar file is downloaded. Just extract the tar, then get the directory names and move to the directory to Postgres exporter. Then give the ownership of the Postgres to the Postgres exporter. Postgres exporter to Postgres exporter. So done. Next, we are moving to the configure the Postgres exporter. So we are creating the service sudo nano Postgres exporter. Now this is a simple command every time we are using whenever you are seeing my videos. For the creating the services we are using, we are giving the description, then all the things are same. Only we are changing this one, these things, and remaining things are near about only the these are the names and these are the groups. So you have to change as per your requirement. Control X Y. So we have saved this one. Now we will just start the daemon process, and we'll just start the Postgres exporter process and enable the Postgres exporter. As usual, enable means that whenever the system will boot, reboot, or restart, the service will automatically start. For that, we are using. Now move to the next. So open firewall for port 9187 for the PostgreSQL exporter. So give the permission. So we have done this one. Now this part is done. Now move to the server 2. There we'll install the Prometheus plus Grafana. So we'll create a user on the server 2. Just remember that we are moving to the server 2. So here we'll create, then cd opt, then we'll get the latest version of whatever the version you are using, we'll get it. So it will download the file. So let it download. It is 34 seconds. So we are downloading the file. Okay, download it. Next, we'll just tar this one. So then now I'm moving all the files to Prometheus folder and we are going inside the folder. So we have done this one. Now we are inside the Prometheus folder. Just remember that we are inside the Prometheus folder. Now what I'll do, I'll just create a YML file. So sudo nano prometheus.yml. So here, so we'll change this one, this name, job name. Job name will be the postgres underscore exporter. Okay. Then target will be the target will change 192.168.136.128 colon 9187. So Postgres, just be sure about the IP address, target's IP address and port number. So Control X and Y. So we have done this one. Now create a service. Go through this code. So same online target here exe start. We are giving the Prometheus YML file and other data. Control Y. So next we'll start the Prometheus. Give the ownership. Then restart the demo and start the Prometheus and enable and status. So this is active and running. We have a got Prometheus. Now we'll open the URL. Let me allow the port number first. If firewall is open, then you will get error. You won't be able to get the page. So here we can able to get this one. So Prometheus is able to access. Okay. So next what we'll do, we'll go to the install the Grafana. Cache lock. Let me restart. Better to we have to wait. So lock front end, it is held by the process. So I'm going to restart for the solving the problem as soon as possible. So restart it. Now let me again X. Let me check again the status of the Prometheus. So this is active and running because of the enable. We have done the enable. Now let me run this command. So everything is done. Now let me add the repository on the enter to continue. Then we'll get the key update and we'll install the Grafana server and start the Grafana server and enable all the things I'm running at once. Hmm. So update is done. So total Grafana size is 187 MB. This is downloading. Around 57 seconds to go. Sorry. So let it download. So 30 seconds to go. Here we'll just install this one. Grafana runs with the let me go through the documentation. Port number 3000. So we can able to access this URL. So now I'm putting this URL. So we have to allow the port 3000 port and 3000 port will running with the Grafana UI will get it from here. And the default user is admin and password is admin for the first login. Change the password on the first login. Then we'll just add Prometheus data source on the Grafana. Let me allow the 3000 port and check the services. Always check the services whenever you are installing status. So active and running. So now I'll I'll open this one 3000. So Grafana is working. So there is a pass admin. Enter. So you have to new password, admin at the rate 123, then admin at the rate 123. So submit. So I have logged into the Grafana. This is the Grafana UI. Then we will add to the data source. Data source, add data source, and select the Prometheus. Okay. Then save and test. Validation says URL is wrong. Okay. You have to provide the proper URL. So our URL is http://192.168.136.129. No, we are running with the local host, no? Same port. So localhost colon 9090. Let me check. So successfully query for the Prometheus API. So this is done. Now we'll move to import the this one monitoring dashboard. So we go to the Grafana. There is a go to the plus icon, import and Grafana dashboard URL or ID. So ID I'm going to use 9628. Okay, 9628. Click on load and there is a select Prometheus and click on import. See all the details we are able to get, such as CPU usage and memory usage and how many databases states. So all the things we're getting on this. Now I'll add one more. So click on the import and go to 455. So click on load and select the database. Click. So this is a related fetch, return, insert, update, delete. All the things you will get. Catch hit ratio, number of active session. So how many sessions are active? So about the your DB you will get. So now we have done this part. So final checklist is there. So PostgreSQL plus exporter on the server one, the port number 9187, and Prometheus and Grafana on the server 2, 129 IP is there, and port we are using the 9090 for Prometheus, Grafana for 3000. So step by step testing process will go for the next on the server to test the connection. So with the curl script, so working fine. Okay. Total requests are working fine. So you should see the matrix like and last PG up is equal to 1. If you go to the somewhat above, you will get PG up is equal to 1. Okay. Means that PostgreSQL is exporter is up. And if you get 0, then exporter is not working. So open the browser and open the Prometheus URL. Already we have opened. So now go to this page and run this one expression. So here PG up is this and other details are there. This ID is 1. So if you see the value 1, Prometheus is correctly scraping the PostgreSQL matrices, verify the Prometheus targets. Now go to the targets. So you are getting the details. Okay. Matrix sets detail, all the details you are getting. Means that till now everything is working. Now simulate the PostgreSQL activity. Means PostgreSQL hit and how the graph will up and down. So for that we'll go to the server one and we'll log into the Postgres. So first, see this one. So everything seems normal now. What I'll do, I'll just create a database. So database is created and we are logged in. I'll create one table and just reach 10,000. We'll insert it the 10,000. Wait a minute and refresh the Grafana. You should see activity like spike of CPU, IO, TPC, TPS, transaction per second, etc. So Postgres database. So you have to wait for some time. So you'll get a spike. Okay. So average CPU, this one, and this is increased to this much for now. So CPU time is increased. So Chirag DB is there, and you can see the spike. So Chirag DB took the 100%. This hit the 100% of catchy hit ratio. And this one buffer writer. See, this is the spike, return data, ideal data, catch, insert, Chirag DB 55. So all the things you will get it here. You have to wait and you have to watch. So alert options, this is optional. Set alerts or the alerts on Prometheus on Grafana. For example, pg up is 0, trigger pg down is 0 alerts, and this will say alert by the email, Slack, etc. So require a extra configuration for that. So disclaimer is there. Go through this and I'll provide you the details on the YouTube description. On my social links are there. You can connect with me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And WhatsApp group URL is there. You can connect with the WhatsApp group. I'm sending all the updates about YouTube videos and documentation. So Telegram channel is this one. Follow the process shown in the video. Share this YouTube video with friends and colleagues and help them to get into this. For any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Subscribe to my channel for free certification, tutorial and learning content. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Thank you.